Hello everyone, my name is Satish Diwar and I am welcoming you all in IHHPET training program. So today we are going to discuss about variable. What is variable, why we use the variable and why we need the variable. So as you all know, in a programming language, variable is a storage space. A name of a storage space which is used for storing the data in a memory location. So that's why we use the variable. For example, if you want to store a data like name, roll number, age, contact number, that may be anything related to your needs, okay, related to your programming requirements. So if you want to store a data, you cannot directly store that into memory. For storing this data in memory, you need a specific variable name, and this variable name will help you to store this data in your memory location. Student, as you know, value of the variable can be changed and you can change the value according to your needs, because the variable value will be changed according to the programming needs. For example, I want to tell you an example. For example, the value of x is 20 here. Okay. After that, in next execution, if you declare the value of x 30, okay, so the last value, which is last value 30, so that last value will be stored and the last value will be printed to your program output. So there are some rules to declare variables. So the first rule is, whenever you want to declare a variable, your first letter should be an alphabet or underscore. The second rule which you need to follow, the first letter should not be any numerical order, not be any special character and not be any blank space. And these rules you should keep in your mind before working with variables. And also one more thing I want to discuss with you. If you want to give any big name of the variable or any name of the variable which is too large, like student roll number, so between that you will not give any spaces, because the spaces will treat as a character, and between the variables we will not give any spaces, and that is in the rule of the variables. So if you want to write student roll number, you will write student underscore roll underscore number, and after that you will find or you will get a new and a good output. Students, I hope you all are learning with me and you are understanding all the concepts related to variable. We are here to give you all the information, all the practical information, and also we will provide you all some PDFs and notes in these sessions, end of the session. And now I am telling you all, our whole IHHPET team is working for you all, and we created a crux syllabus for you all, and IHS team is working for you all and creating every time a new and updated syllabus, and also working on your new and updated coding problem solving questions, which include the topic from top MNC, off campus and on campus questions. And also we are working for you all with updated notes. So be here, learn with us, and we will discuss all the topics related to C. And let's switch to the digital display. In this lecture, we will cover variables in C language. So as you all know, we are discussing variables in C. So first I want to tell you something about variable. A variable is a name of the memory location and it is used to store the data. Okay, you all know that variables are used to store the data. It is a way to represent the memory location through symbol so that it can be easily identified. You can see here, a variable is a name of the storage space. For example, A is a name of variable. Okay, A is a name of variable which is used to store the data, and the data I am storing here is 10. Okay, and you can see here its value is changeable and it is always contain last value stored to it. So we will discuss, but I want to tell you something about the variable. So you can see the syntax. First we will write data type and then we will write variable. So integer is a data type here and a is a name of variable and 10 is a value which we want to store in this variable a. So 10 will be stored in variable a and integer is here data type. So the first line is completed. Its value is changeable. Its value is changeable means the value of a you can change in next line, and if you write a is equal to 20, integer a is equal to 20, so the 20 will be assigned to a and the last value which was 10, that will be replaced by 20. And when you will run the program, the output of a will be 20. Okay, so you can see here a variable is a name of a storage space which is used to store data. Value is changeable and it contains the last value stored to it. It always declare with a data type. Okay, without data type you cannot write a variable. Suppose if you write a is equal to 10, that means a is a variable name and 10 is a value. But this will be not stored and you cannot use this in your C program because for using this you need a data type. So data type is required for declaring a variable because we need to follow every time syntax. Okay, so first data type, then second name of the variable you need to write. In this PPT you can see rules to define variables in C language. As you all know that there are some rules which are predefined by the developers, so we can use them to write a variable or to define a variable in a C language. Variable name must begin with letter or underscore. That means if my name is Satish, so my variable name will start with a alphabet, okay, or a underscore Satish. So they are the valid variable names. Variables are case sensitive. Variables are case sensitive, that means if I write Satish as a variable and if I write Satish, this is a capital letter, this is a small letter. So you can see here, if I write this and in the time of execution if I am writing this, so capital and small, this is the case of a variable and variables will be not identified uniquely because the reason is that in the time of compilation this s and this small s, this both will be treated as different. Okay, so that was the second case. Variables are case sensitive. Variable name must begin with letter or underscore covered. No special symbol are allowed other than underscore. So special symbol means underscore is allowed. Okay, underscore is allowed as a special symbol. But in the place of underscore, if you write hashtag Satish or not Satish, okay, or anything, so this is allowed and these both sentences are not correct variable name. Okay, so you can see here, first one is a valid variable, second not valid, third not valid. Okay, so third point is also covered. Now I am switching to the Variable name should not be a keyword. As you all know that there are some keywords available in C language. Integer, float, character, okay, CLR, SCR, okay, these all are what? Keywords. Okay, CLR, SCR is a function. Okay, clear screen. So your variable name should not be a keyword. You cannot define a variable name as an integer or float or char or break. Okay, because these all are keywords, predefined keywords, which meaning is already predefined in your library of a C language. Now I am switching to the next. They can be constructed with digits and letters. Okay, so you can write a variable name like this: Satish 1 2 3 4 IHH 3219. This is valid, this is valid, but you cannot start with a digit. This is not a valid, because in first line I tell you only the variable name will be start with a letter and a underscore. Okay, so that's why this is a not valid variable name. Blank spaces are not allowed. Blank spaces are not allowed. That means if I write here student roll number, so in this time you can see here there is some blank spaces. So in the time of creation of a variable or in the time of defining a variable name, you cannot write this. Okay, you can write this like this: Satish or student underscore roll underscore number. This is a valid variable. Okay, clear hai? Okay, now I'm switching to the next slide. Now I'm telling you first method to define a or initialize a variable. Okay, so in the time of initialization, you can initialize integer type of variable, float type of variable, and character type of variable. So for initializing the integer type of variable, you can write roll underscore number 20. So integer value contain non-decimal value. Okay, non-decimal. Float value contain decimal value, decimal point values. So this is a decimal value in the case of float. Okay, in the case of character, you can see here a grade A. This is a character. Okay, so you can define and you can initialize C language variables with this method, and you can use data type, variable name, and value. Okay, now I'm switching to the next PPT. You can see here a variable initialization in C language method number 2. So in this method I will discuss you something. So in this we will use data type, then variable name. So you can see here integer type variable, float type variable, and character type variable. A variable initialization in C language method 2, you can see here integer, float, and character variables are present. Roll number is an integer variable, marks is a float variable, and grade is a character variable. Now I am initializing them. Roll number is equal to 20. You can see here in next line. Then marks is equal to 85.6 and grade is equal to 8. So you can see here this is also a method to initialize the variable.